call our religion New Thought. And yet, how often do we really think new thoughts? The challenge before us is never that we don't think enough, or even that we think bad thoughts. It's really that we think thoughts that are based in our history and our past, and that every thought that we think of as new and improved is really just improved. It comes from the same basic assumptions about who we are and how life is that we had before. Now, we may change our relationships a little bit so that we have a better image of ourselves, but that image is still grounded in our history and what we have been so far, and is not really and truly a creation. You know, the people who have created our century, the century in which we're existing in, were of two types. There were the people who had an idea that nobody had ever had before and pursued it until the resources and the techniques and everything necessary to make them come into fruition were developed, and the people who waited until they were developed and then marketed them. Now, it took both types, but which type really was creating from new thoughts? Just the first. When was the last time you actually engaged in new thinking? Most of us don't even know how. And that's what we're going to start to explore. How do I actually think new thoughts? How do I step out of my history into a possibility that exists out here in the ether as something that's never been? And how do I find the wherewithal within myself to step forward until the methods, until the resources, until everything I need to make it real show up? It's a journey that is worthy of a life and a lifetime. And I invite you to invest yourself as we start to begin that discovery and that journey.